You'll have been asking for Diddy's version of surviving Diddy for the longest time, and it looks like that train has finally left the station girl Cassie Venter, is going after him guns a-blazing and all, and has filed a lawsuit detailing an entire decade of torture she suffered at the hands of Diddy Honey. This lawsuit has also opened up a can of worms regarding exactly what happened to Kim Porter. And we could finally answer the question, did Diddy on a live Kim Porter so in a statement, said that after years in silence and darkness, she was finally ready to tell her story and to speak up on behalf of herself and for the benefit of other women who faced some of the things she faced when she was with Diddy and Homegirl Girl. Did that in a $30 million lawsuit. First of all, Cassie started by saying that Diddy brought her into his extravagant, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle not long after she met him, and signed to his label when she was 19, and he was 37 in 2005. Then the lawsuit goes on to describe in detail how Diddy was prone to uncontrollable rage, and he subjected Cassie to savage acts in which he punched, kicked, and stomped her. She said that Diddy exerted his power and influence over her throughout the course of their professional and romantic relationship, and plied her with drugs, and forced her to find male escorts with big you-know-what's rhymes with ducks, and hook up with them while he filmed them and got off to them. In addition to controlling her career, Diddy also paid for her car, apartment, and clothing, and even had access to her personal medical records as a way of controlling her. Apparently, as Cassie was trying to end the relationship in 2018, Diddy forced her into a Los Angeles home and forced himself on her. And this also goes on to describe how Diddy asked her to carry his gun in her purse. And she also said he was responsible for blowing up kid-sized car in his driveway because they dated in one incident. She also said that Diddy dangled her friend over a 17th floor hotel balcony. And in another horrific incident that Cassie described, Diddy became enraged when he saw her talking to another talent agent, then pushed her into a car and kicked her repeatedly in the face, causing her to bleed. According to the lawsuit, Diddy then had his staff bring Cassie to a motel room to recuperate for a week. And when she asked to go home to her parents, Diddy refused. This man is literally the definition of the devil. Also remember all those parties we were always talking about, which 50 said he would never attend. According to Cassie, Diddy called those encounters freak-offs, which involved costumes like masquerade masks and lingerie. And they continued for years, taking place at high-end hotels across the United States and in Diddy's home. And get this, Cassie was required to dress up in lingerie for a freak-off, and Diddy insisted she wear white nail polish to contrast her nails with the skin of the black men he hired to have hook up with her. And Diddy recorded everything based on with Cassie, said she would delete videos from these incidents that had been shot on her phone, but Diddy told her he still had access to those videos. And on a flight, he once made her watch a movie she thought she had deleted. I mean, if this isn't next-level psychotic, I don't know what is. This man literally deserves to be under the jail. And yes, in case you were wondering, Cassie did try to escape multiple times, but she was not successful. She actually detailed trying to escape a freak-off at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016, where Diddy punched her in the face, giving her a black eye. He fell asleep, and she tried to leave the room, but Diddy woke up and followed her into the hallway, where he threw glass vases at her, sending glass shattering throughout the corridor. Apparently, the hotel security cameras captured that incident. But the lawsuit says Diddy paid the hotel $50,000 for the footage, baby. There are details of several other incidents that were sickening to even read. And the lawsuit also says that Cassie never went to the police because she feared it would merely give Diddy another excuse to hurt her. She said that after seeing the consequences of rejecting Diddy and the extent to which he would isolate her from her support network, Cassie felt that saying no to Diddy would carry her something, her family, her friends, her career, or even her life. Personally, I totally understand why Cassie feared ratting Diddy out again. Like I said, he was there from the very beginning. She was Andrew's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D Is Dead Andrew Harrell, Is Dead the only two left are Puffy and Al. Almost Died this lawsuit has also got people thinking about what really happened to Kim Porter, like really that it was always a between those two physically. But Kim got tired of, and she wasn't taking her. And if he put his hands on her, she was going at him. But starters there have always been speculations that Diddy had Kim on alive. In fact, a few months ago, there were reports that Kim's family was seeking legal advice, and they were in pursuit to slap Diddy with a lawsuit for wrongful death. Reportedly, the family is said to have physical evidence to support their case, and they feel like she didn't die from natural causes. Other than that, there's already a close friend of Kim who anonymously revealed that when Kim passed on, there were questions about the manner in which she died. According to the friend, if they were going to say that it was pneumonia and that she died peacefully in her sleep, then they should explain why there was blood located on Kim's pillowcases and also a slight trail of blood on the bedroom floor that led to the bathroom. Allegedly, Kim was not found unresponsive in her bed. She was discovered on the bathroom floor. And if they found her in bed, then she was strategically placed there. Pneumonia, yeah, right, create heart attack and pneumonia like symptoms. There were also questions like why did Diddy purchase a 24-karat gold casket a month before Kim Porter passed away? Honestly, given what Cassie detailed, it wouldn't be surprising that Diddy premeditated what happened to Kim. Something another friend of Kim Porter said, also anonymously, was that the original coroner, Ed Winter, who is dead, by the way, who conducted the first autopsy on Kim, suspected foul play with the amount of a certain toxin that was found in her system. And can someone explain why Kim died just when she was about to release a tell-all book? Kim probably told all that in her book, You Understand That Up, and got missing the day she died. And in case you are wondering what was in that book that Daddy made sure never hit the shelves apparently, there were details about how Kim would use a strap-on to please Diddy and hysterically cry alone. After doing so, details of how she protected Albisha from running into Diddy and telling him not to go to certain places, and how the East and West Coast faked things to eliminate Tupac and Biggie to obtain their masters because Pac and Biggie were allegedly planning to get together and challenge Ad Boy and Death Row on the rights to their music. Have we also forgotten that Jenna also exposed how badly she was treated when she was in a relationship with Diddy, emotionally and physically abusing me? Also, other than being mentally, physically, and emotionally harmed, she also had to get rid of more than one pregnancy. He was like, you're going to get an abortion, right? And then I was like, I don't know yet. And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it. But I turned it down because I just loved him. And I don't know about you, but from where I'm standing, there could be a very strong case against Diddy if people just choose to support Cassie on this. Unsurprisingly, Diddy's team also denied the allegations, saying that Cassie has been blackmailing him, like they actually said in the statement. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Miss Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. Despite withdrawing her initial threat, Miss Venter has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Coles's reputation and seeking a payday. Okay, maybe it is blackmail, but are any of the things she said true? That's the real question. Well, Cassie's lawyer said that Diddy offered Cassie 8 figures to silence her and prevent her from filing the lawsuit, and she rejected his efforts and decided to give a voice to all women who suffer in silence. She said that she still suffers from immense emotional distress, and that at one point even checked into an inpatient rehabilitation center after having thoughts about taking her life after what Diddy did to her. I mean, this is deep, y'all, and Diddy's time should just be up. But what do you think, guys? Is it finally time to hold Diddy accountable? Do you think there's finally enough to lock him up? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.